Unser Reisetrip durch Avalon geht weiter. Aber der Avalon kommt noch. Erst einmal sind wir natürlich in Fairy Britain. Ich bin es Adams Muffix und beim letzten Mal sind wir hier im Lake District angekommen. Unser Ziel ist natürlich die Ruine von Orkney. Beim letzten Mal hat uns unser guter Habertot hier einige Geschichten erzählt über die unterschiedlichen Feenklane, die es hier gab. Und natürlich auch die Feen, die vom Norden gekommen sind, unter der Führung von Map. Nun geht es daran, hier weiterzumachen, denn nicht zu vergessen ist unser Ziel natürlich, die nächste Glocke zu finden und gleichzeitig etwas über die Geschichte des Landes zu hören. Beim letzten Mal haben wir auch was über die Legende von Cernunnos gehört und nun auch erfahren, wie diese Feen eben entstanden sind, wie dieses Land entstanden sind, der nördlichen Feen, nämlich es sind die Ruinen von Albion. So that's what we talked about last night. Thanks, Maxie. And I'm sorry again about falling asleep last night, Habicat. That's okay. I'm not mad anymore. Besides, I'd say it make for a decent lullaby. It sure did. I slept great. I haven't dreamt so peacefully in a long time. So, just how amazing was this Albion thing anyway? In proper human history, actually, circles, Albion is thought to be the name of Britain's prehistoric civilization. In the mythical world, it's also known as the Dragon of the Age of Gods and the last pure-blooded dragon. So, to put how amazing that is in more concrete terms, well, while servants, that is heroic spoons, could said to be super beings that are way beyond humanity, both physical and spiritual. Not all servants are equal. They are ranked based on the scale of their spirit origin. The heroic spirits at the very top of the tier, the ones that even other heroic spirits would consider astonishingly powerful, are known as Grand Servants. By that token, Albion would probably be considered a Grand Dragon by other dragons. I mean, if it was around when Earth was formed, that alone would mean it possessed 4.6 billion years worth of genetic information. It's not a god that was modeled on human perception or one discovered through fate. It's a primordial supernatural being. That said, humanity knows slouch either. In just a few 100,000 years, we took the accumulation of all 4.6 billion years worth of life on this earth and decrepit it, acquired it for ourselves, and are actively trying to develop it even further. So, while a single human might not compare to something as amazing as Albion as a race, there's nothing out there that surpasses humanity. We are the most advanced life form on Earth, you know? What's that? We might be enemies, but just now, I'm really glad we're on the same side. Thank you. You might be an enemy, but I love how you give credit where it's due. Of all the ways for people to become friends. And yet, they still think of themselves as enemies. Weird. I know, right? Since ancient times, boys have, and always will be boys, huh? Huh? Was? Was ist Leute, sind wir jetzt wieder in Orlin gelandet? Oh mein Gott, da ist irgendwas. Eigentlich ist da nichts, aber okay, jetzt machen wir einen Random Fight, Mann. Okay, das kam jetzt auch ein bisschen aus dem Nichts. Aber nun gut. Fatal Battle. Mirror who's behind. Don't mess with the Zon Song. So. Dann hauen wir mal ein bisschen auf das Monster mit drauf. Zack. Wir haben eine neue Invincible C, deswegen interessiert uns nicht natürlich, dass irgendwie Upgrades irgendwie so ein Schmorn hat. So, was haben wir Damage? Ja, passt schon mal 54. Zack. Dann wir mit dem Stab drauf an. Blub, blub und weg. Hä? Hä? Das war... Okay. Ich hätte gerne auch den zweiten Breakbar genommen. Okay, das war sehr unspektakulär Fight. Und wieso ist der jetzt gekommen? Einfach um uns zu ärgern. Einfach um uns zu trollen. Okay, that's enough for that. You're the fairy who's been following us since yesterday, aren't you? That's me. Hi there. I'm the mirror, the night call. I've been watching you guys since I picked up your lovely auras. By the way, unlike the original, my gender isn't exactly a secret, okay? An icon. So your spiritual then disappear after dying. But that's weird. I don't sense any hostility or malice or anything from you. Nope. I don't have any regrets or grudges. I'm just too strong to disappear, that's all. I've been stuck like this for years and on end now. Honestly, I'm not entirely sure what to do about it either. Gotcha. Sounds like a real problem. Would it help if we left some food on your grave or something? You want to leave food on my grave, even though there's nothing there? That's so funny. But thanks. You guys are really nice fairies. Man, you sure are a cheerful nightcaller, aren't you? Guess you didn't die cause you lost your purpose then. How did you bite it? Was it sudden? Did you have any unlucky accident or something? It was more of an incident than an accident. We were all massacred by the fire and wind 6 years ago, just like Einsel predicted. Einsel died then, too. Now there's no more from the Mirror clan left. At least I'm pretty sure there isn't. Or was there? That's odd. Oh well, everyone forgets things sometimes. Anyway, you guys look like you're a lot of fun. So I have a little request. I'm hoping you can help me. I see a few days ago, a weird fairy showed up and started living in a really important place we used to protect. Do you think you might be able to chase her off for me? Well, why you're usually willing to help fairies, knuckles in need. I think you have some where we need to be ourselves. But yeah, just out of curiosity, what does this weird fairy look like? Well, she's wearing a fancy upper-class fairy dress, and she even wears fancy glasses. And she has a whole bunch of subbuttons and a pink tail. Hang on, that sounds like Koyanskaya. Ah, das kann nur gut werden, weil erinnert euch noch, uns wurde immer, sie hat ja hier zum Muriel gesagt, dass sie hier etwas Eigenes vorhat. Und so wie es aussieht, hat sie etwas am Tree of Emptiness vor. Das kann ehrlich gesagt nichts Gutes heißen. Es ist im Endeffekt ein Zwang dafür, dass wir sie aufhalten müssen, denn wir wissen, bei Goyand kommt nie was Gutes raus. Ganz klar, it's the servant we saw with Mirren, right? Everyone seemed to think she was dangerous. But does that mean she's a problem for Chaldea has to deal with too? Honestly, I'm still not entirely sure about that. There's no doubt that she is fundamentally incompatible with humanity as a whole, but we've also never faced her directly just yet. Doch, eigentlich schon. She did try to kill us during the attack of Chaldea Bears, but it was probably just her following the fallen gods orders. Doch, wir haben sie in Olympus bekämpft, was war denn das? She's also made a habit of tying with the local populace in each Lostbelt. But I think that's just a way of enacting retribution. She basically took the existing systems of exploiting in a given world, like the relationships between the ruling class and the lower class, and extricated them. She may hate humanity, but she's never tried to obliterate it. That said, she has been making a point of collecting creatures from each Lostbelt which never existed in proper human history. Also that she is in the immature form of a beast, an evil bent on destroying humanity, would put her pretty firmly in the evil camp. If Kern Sky were just acting as Murin's bodyguard, it's between them. We'd have no business interfering. But if she's adding her to her collection her too, then we can just sit back and do nothing. It's really a matter of time until she turns those creatures against us. Stopping her now is just kind of a self-defense, and we won't have to fight them later on. I see. I think I understand why she's so dangerous now. In which case, she must be after Mirror. Are we headed to the bog where the dragon's remains are now? We sure are. That weird fairy came tunneling up to that pitch-black pool one day with an umbrella in tow, even though no one besides us should know about it. Then she kicked out the Moors, and the last I saw, she was doing something nasty to the dragon's corpse. The dragon's corpse? She's after Alvin, damn it! Has she no shame at all? That thing's gotta be like a national treasure. Not just like he has the right to take it. Not to mention how badly it reflected on proper human history. Ja, das ist euer Hauptproblem, oder? Moors. There's a whole bunch of moors. Run for it, everyone. Forget about the dragon's corpse. Don't throw lives away. Don't worry, we'll be fine. Luckily, there aren't many peer fairies here, so we can handle a bunch of moors. Oh, but make sure you stand back, Habitat. We don't want to risk our worst-case scenario. Don't be devastated. This is no time to be worrying about me. Their poison is super deadly. Make sure your healers are ready to go, Maxi. If I have to, I go fight things myself. Hobbycat on the front, liebe Leute. So, die sind natürlich meine Lieblingsklasse. Und meine Lieblingsklasse sind ja definitiv aktuell Avengers. Achso, wir dürfen wieder keine Castoria hernehmen. Okay, gut, dann nehmen wir keine Castoria. Goodbye mit Marsa. Heute können wir nicht mit agieren, heute müssen wir richtig fighten. Und ihr wisst, welchen Servant wir nehmen, wenn es um sowas geht. So. Können wir mit Black Rail arbeiten? Gute Frage. Support Waiver und dann habe ich noch einen Platz frei. Ich nehme eine Bride rein, 30% Charge, dann Castoria und dann haben wir nochmal zum Abschluss Waiver. Passt. Sehr gut. Wo ist die Bride? Die Bride. Genau, und Bride kriegt noch eine schöne Bonsai. Und damit sollten wir hoffentlich fertig werden mit den unschönen Gefolgsmonstrositäten hier. Immer mal einmal, wo wir hier mit unserer Mooncancer-Klasse brillieren können. Wäre auch nett, wir könnten ja auch theoretisch Summer Baby nehmen, aber ja. Oder Kanisha. Oder Kanisha, meine werten Freunde. So, war mal wieder zu heftig hier. Ist natürlich verständlich, so viel krasses Zeug wie hier passiert, dass da erstmal das Spiel abschmiert. Aber sind wir inzwischen schon gewohnt. Leute, FGO. Im Emulator. Keine gute Kompilation. So, next try, liebe Leute, oder Chiara einfach zu, ihr wisst schon, zu pur und unschuldig. Ich glaube, daran lag. Nee, also Koyanskaya macht irgendwas wieder und zu ihr vorzustoßen ist definitiv das Wichtigste, weil ich weiß nicht, was sie hier macht, ob sie hier einfach nur Alben nehmen will und für sich selbst hernehmen will, ob sie da irgendwie da wecken will. Mir macht es eigentlich am meisten Sorgen, dass sie mit Modien auch zusammenarbeitet, weil der traue ja auch keine 2 Meter über den Tisch. Ich meine, Leute, sie ist ein diebisches BB-Face. Wisst ihr, was die eigentlich alle machen? Die machen nur ihre Dance-Performance. Schaut ihr, ja, der Vordere, der hat es noch nicht so drauf, aber die Hinterbeine sind echt gut synchron. So, und jetzt kommt der meine Globskerle. Aber das sollte man schaffen. Ich vertraue. Ja, komm mit PG mal mit Black Rammer. Wir hätten eigentlich Oberrunner wechseln können. Da hätte man richtig Care Damage mal gemacht, aber langt schon. Passt, sehr schön. Und dann kriegen wir auch gleich noch Waivers MP. Machen wir noch ein bisschen mehr Damage. Aber brauchen wir gar nicht, komm. Das ist nett, wie sie so. Whoop. Fast nicht meine Charon. Nein! Nein! Keiner! Greift die Queen an! Komm, Arzt ab. So, jetzt weiß ich nicht, was. Weil ich zu viel Poisons habe. Verdammt, Mann. Schlimm ist, du weißt nicht mal, ob der Arzt ab funktioniert. Das ist ja dieser Bunny-Command-Code. Der macht ja entweder Quick, Arzt oder Buster um 10% nach oben. Aber ja, man weiß es leider nicht. Gut. Wieder mal den Chiara-Weg gegangen. Boah, 1,9 Leute, Mann. Puh. Not bad Chiara Damage. Really, really not bad Chiara Damage. Aha. So, also die ersten Moors zurückgeschlagen, aber ich habe das Gefühl, da kommen noch ein paar mehr von denen. Das ist echt eine Location, bei der wir uns nicht allzu lange hier befinden sollten. Crap. The 3 was bad enough. Now there's even more. Something's not right here. Moss wouldn't get her on down like this. It's gotta be a trap Kern's car set. She must really not want anything getting past here. You mean she's already got Moss under her thumb? This Kern's car lady must have been more trouble than I thought. In fact, now I think about it, I can't believe. You knew what she was like, and greedy and glasses are like this. What's no big deal, Maxie? Honestly, I don't know what I was thinking either. Sie war hot, tut mir leid. What else could he have done back then? Miriam was there too. You know, now quite gripping and get back to fighting. If he can't end this, I'm gonna end up using my noble phantasm until I'm drained dry. Keep those enchantments coming, Adoria. I pull it off Ritsunakari's rough. That's what it takes, even if I have to burn our own spirit for fuel. Huh? Does it mean the 7 spirits are flammable? Can't speak for everyone's, but mine is. Look, don't worry about it. Like I said, just keep him coming. When you've been standing at the forge long as I've losing an eye or leg stops seeming like much. Oh! Tamlin Lancelot, what are you doing here? Never mind, that. I'm going to clear out those moss. Stand back, child of prophecy. You're only getting in my way. No way. That's a child of prophecy. Not that I'm an icon. I couldn't tell it was her. But now, I'm getting a better look at her. I can sense it too, yay. She finally made it back to the ancestors of paradise. This is great. What a relief. Now all our purposes have finally been fulfilled. Hello, Britain's bell of ending. So you're the one with the highest of callings. The second Avalon le Fae. Hä? Was ist denn das? Die zweite Avalon le Fae, die Zerstörung von Britannien. Oh mein Gott. Das hört sich irgendwie sehr düster an, was der hier erzählt. Ich warte Schlimmes. So, Grün Sky. Ich weiß nicht, was mit Grün Sky los ist. Warning, in the 5th progress note section, Alban, you will be defeated if guest Lanzas is vanquished. Ja, ist nicht so, als hätten wir eine große Wahl. Also, liebe Leute, los geht's. Holy moly, Mann. Und wieso ist sie hier? Hat sie uns verfolgt? Sie kämpft jetzt mit uns, oder? Ja gut, wir haben gewonnen. Sehr fairer Fight. I see none of you were hurt or killed. Not that it is any of my concern. How in the world can she rapid-fire a noble phantasm like that? MP looping, meine Freunde. You didn't come here to save us, did you? No. I suppose I could have just left you on your own devices. But this place is special to me, so I didn't want more still ruining it, that's all. So, you're not going to fight the Child of Prophecy? Yes, I will, but not now. We all know there's going to be a war eventually. When there is, the Tamlin will lead the charge against the Child of Prophecy and the Fallen Mage. There's no need to rush things. When the time comes, I will make your death so extreme that your souls will flee your bodies from the pain alone. Du bist aber schon sehr arrogant. So cruel and sadistic. You're pretty ugly on the inside, for a fairy said to be the most beautiful in Britain, aren't you? Me? The most beautiful? That's very kind of you. Say, but no, I'm not the most beautiful fairy in Britain. Well, maybe if you value function over form, but true, beauty has nothing to do with combat ability. Why am I bothering to talk about this? I really must learn what it is and isn't appropriate for fairies one of these days. Anyway, I take you're all here to bring the bell of pilgrimage. If you are, then I just turn around and leave if I were you. There's nothing like that here anymore. Anything that used to be here has long since been burnt to... Ah! Yikes, you scared me. Did you see a ghost or something? Yes! I'm looking at one! Have you guys really not noticed it until just now? That's an eye call. Ihre Augen waren ganz mega groß. And if it's there, it must be from the Mirror Clan. I see. So that what was calling to me. Huh? No, you've got it all wrong. We don't begrudge anyone anything. We already did everything we had to do. We have nothing left to tell you. More importantly, are you sure you don't want to hurry to the bog? Otherwise, you might be too late to stop that outsider from taking your homeland for herself. Come on, Lancelot or not Lancelot. We can't let Konskar get away with this, right? Das sind die Überbleibsel von Albion. Judging from its bones, the creature must have been enormous. What are these hideous bindings doing here? How dare you wade into a lake with your dirty feet? Dirty feet? Of all the nerve. If you know, I'm very fond of this lady dress Merrin gave me. So, I've been toiling away at this excavation from the air, as you can see. Unfortunately, those more I just acquired have been unable to either transport or destroy it. So, I was near the verge of the whole thing of a loss. But luckily, even though the spawns were a useless chunk, to me it seems mistreating them a little was the right choice. Now I get my hands on the tumbling I've been wanting and hoping for. Das Aura, you must be an immature beast. You know about beast, Lancelot? Das hat mich eigentlich auch gerade gefragt. Of course. I do. Why do you know about them? I see. Probably human history must have been a tougher time than I thought. Those bones must be what's left of Albion's corpse. Whatever Konskar wants with them, we can't let her get it. Come on, Maxie. We need to help Lancelot. I don't know what Konskar is after, but whoever it is, it can't be good. This time, we're gonna cut off her tail and send her packing. Why, that's, what's that? How dreadfully crude. Not all of us world-class beauties are ruined nations, you know. Why, if anything, I'm doing humanity a favor. I'd say I'm doing here philanthropy. But I suppose trying to get you all to see a reason is fool's errands, since you can't even see what Blight thinks is. All that hard work I put into Rick to acquire this fine specimen of a weapon, and you far ruined it. You know, I think this may be a fine occasion to finally get rid of all of you. Step back, everyone. Something huge is coming out of the bog. Is that a dragon? Could it be Albion's eyes? No. What are you, blind? It's just another mouse. You're brawn and no brains, aren't you? You'll never be a match for Mong like that. Hey, you can't blame Arturo for being confused. His magic energy levels are insane. These are as high as the Calamity Norwich, if not higher. You're right. I didn't want to believe it, but this water is all made up for the same stuff as Morse. It's literally dripping with the animosity towards fairies. We basically are surrounded by Morse now. There's no escape. That's right. This is where Albion's dead flesh rotted away, becoming the most food substance in all of Britain. And that's not all. This is also where the northern fairies were massacred in the War of Springs. For 8,000 years, their hatred has festered away in this natural cauldron. Albion itself may be no more than a pile of bones now. But it's no trouble to collect all the magical elements that were left here and make them into what they used to be. What are you saying? Are you planning to steal Albion's corpse since it perished all along with the Sea of Nothingness? Of course not. My clients wouldn't be interested in acquiring a zombie. No, this is strictly a one-time deal. I'll return it to its old decayed flesh once all of Chaldea is dead. Besides, you're the thing I'm really after. Haven't I already mentioned it? You see, Lord Beryl gave me a juicy super secret bit of info. You're a living Albion, so I'm going to take you away from here and keep you all to myself. But if Lancelot is Albion, why does she look like a fairy? Now, as much as I hate to cut short our chat about my fabulous product, I'm afraid I must. Good day, Chaldeans. Thank you so much for your patronage these last several months. Now allow me to escort you down to the depths of hell, where you can wait for Britain's destruction. This is way worse than it was in Norwich. It's suicide to fight on walls of this scale about mesh protection. We've got to find a way to retreat back to the ruins. There it is. Don't be fooled. This is going to bark and no bite. Sure, this box costs of powerful, but it's not really calamity. That weird lady's up there just giving it a temporary fall. You guys can take this thing easily. Now come on and kick its butt, Maxi. This is no time to hang out there. Mesh is waiting for you to come get her and Ogni. Well, in that case, bring it on! Everything for Mesh. Damn, just when I thought they'd broken their spirits, and only that odd little fairy hadn't stuck in their nose in. Fine, I'll help you all here. Just this once, I'm going to disable the name and give the Majesty bastard on me. Because, if that really is Albion animated flesh, then I'm the only one who can burn it away. Hear me, I'm not the knight known as Lancelot. My true name is Melusine, Melusine of the Dark Bog. I'm the descendant of Albion, given my name by the most beautiful being alive. Ladies and Gentlemen, damit hat auch der letzte der Tamlin nun seine Identität hier preisgegeben. Und heißt es, wir können jetzt mal mit ihr kämpfen und sie ist dann nicht irgendwie, ich will es nicht so sagen, aber bad. Sonst hat sie ja mal keine Lust eigentlich. Und wir konnten sie ja nur mit ihrem Single-Target-MP bis jetzt spielen. Aber jetzt, so wie es aussieht, geht es richtig los. Also 3 Servants können wir vorne einsetzen. Wir versuchen es wieder mit Summer Kara. Wo ist meine Hübsche? So, wir geben mir Black Rail. Weil die werden schon ein bisschen mehr Power haben. Das ist die goldene Frage. Irgendein Servant können wir noch reinplagen. Obwohl brauchen wir im Endeffekt nicht. Brauchen wir gar nicht. 20%, 30% und Castoria 30% passt. Alles super. Kriegen wir so hin. So. Alles super. Tun wir mein Napoleon noch rein. Ihr wisst, Bond-Level. Tammy geht immer. Genau, gescheit Mystic Code. Da lohnt es sich nämlich mal in ihrem Pent auf Max zu haben. So. Und wenn alles gut läuft, werden wir einfach, ja, diese Bedrohung weghauen. Aber da bin ich jetzt mal gespannt, liebe Leute, wie das wird. Das ist echt krass, Mann. Das ist wirklich ganz geil. Blaze hier nun mit allem, was sie hier hat, auf sie los. Verwandelt sie nicht in ihre Bestienform. Oh, die Musik. Mini-Alben. Sign of Flame. Sind die Skills alle auf 10? Ja, dann machen wir erstmal den Skill. Passt. Dann den da. Den da. Und dann erstmal für Chiara Damage. Ihr seht, das Guts hält sie am Leben. Boah, was war denn das? Hat sie wohl 90% hier bekommen. Wir sind zu krass. Nun gut, liebe Leute. Aber wisst ihr was? Wir, meine werten Freunde, sind krasser. Zeit, Albion zu entfesseln. Um diese Fake-Albion zu beziehen, braucht es halt den richtigen. Leute, wir haben es zum allerersten Mal gesehen. Das ist auch das allererste Mal, dass ich es eingesetzt habe. Ich habe sie davon noch nie gespielt. Leute, das war ihr MP. Ihr wunderschöner Wechsel, nämlich mit einer astralen 100% MP-Batterie, die sie in ihrer dritten Ascension ihr Buster MP bringt. Und das hat auf jeden Fall gesessen. Liebe Leute, True Name revealed. Tamlin Lancelot Melusine. Damit ist es nun offiziell, liebe Leute, und wir können gespannt sein, wie diese Partnerschaft, die wir aktuell mit ihr haben, weitergehen wird. Denn ihr seht, auch wenn sie klein und unscheinbar erscheint, sie ist ein Monster. Und auch dieses Monster muss irgendwann fallen. Aber nicht heute, denn wir machen jetzt erstmal einen kleinen Cut und beim nächsten Mal geht's weiter mit Fake Granddaughter. Vielen Dank.